everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar here with some NCAA Football 12 playing as Utah here for our Dynasty. Now, we did have a bye week, so I got a rest after everything that had happened against Washington. Not like things were going bad or anything, nobody got injured, but it's always nice having a bye week. I don't know why, but it's always like, I can take a load off for this week. But anyway, we're going up against Arizona State. Now, remember, this is the first year that Utah has been in the Pac-12 conference, and so going up against another Pac-12 team. We've kind of reached conference point. Now, next week we're playing Pitt, so we're kind of breaking away from that for a little bit, but that's okay. Now, ASU is a team that goes with air raid. That's what they're classified here in the game. So that means we're going to be seeing a lot of passing. That is something that is not good for me. Typically it is. But Utah does not have the best secondary at all. So with that being the case, I may be in trouble here for this game. But I just got to make sure I play the pass, have enough defensive backs in all the time, and hopefully just outscore them. So we'll take a look and see what happens here as we are playing at home. Now, I do go ahead and I win the toss, and of course I like to kick. And this is one of those circumstances where you're just like, oh my gosh, please keep running this play. They end up losing 3 on that one. So 3rd and 13, Arizona State back in the pocket. Intercepted here too. So defensive backs are actually doing all right here early in the game. We're going to have some good field position here. Playing the pass is always something that works well for me. And I know some of you guys in some of the other videos are like, what are you talking about? Play the pass. Well, one of the things that you could do is if you hold down the left trigger while you're on defense, and this is, of course, holds true if you have a 360. I'm sure with PlayStation 2, it's like L2 or something, but did I say PlayStation 2? I meant PlayStation 3. But if you hit L2, you get options here on how you want to set your defense up. Like, what are you expecting? So you can guard against a run down the middle, guard against a run to the left or the right, or you can guard against the pass. So whenever I play the pass, that means I just hit the left trigger and hit up on the right directional joystick, and I'm good. Anyway, finding a receiver open here, not able to get across the line, but we're pretty close. 3rd and goal here for me, going to the outside here with Palamo, and I'm going to go ahead and get the touchdown. Not too bad here, so I am able to score off the turnover, and that's nice for me here because I got to make sure that every opportunity that I can get here to score, that I actually do go ahead and do it, and I make the computer pay for its mistakes. So 1st and 10 here, ASU able to complete that one here, getting some good yards off of that as well. Hopefully this is not a streak here that we'll be seeing just a ton of passes, but picking up 3 there on the ground. Maybe Arizona State should keep running the ball. That way I don't have to worry about things, but finding once again an open receiver, I get the big hit. At least I feel all right after that. I don't know, it's kind of the same thing like I was saying with the bye week. Like, even though, nothing's really going on, you just still feel good about it. That's the same way it is with me in big hits. Even though the yards are the computers, they've advanced downfield, there's just something good about getting that big hit and just making them pay for it. 3rd and 4 here now. This is going to be a big play here. Oh my gosh, we just got demolished on that block. Did you see that? Of course he's going to get a touchdown when there's nobody in front of him thanks to the blocks. I don't think this replay is going to do it justice because you see both of my guys got up at the same time. That's because they were both thrown down to the ground at the same time. Man, you got to give credit to Arizona State's offensive line right there just for those blocks. That's what got them the touchdown. Anyway, 2:20 here left in the first quarter. Win back in the pocket. I'm going to be rolling out here, finding a receiver open, picking up a lot of yards on that. So both teams here doing a great job of being able to pick up some yards through the air. And I'm going to keep going with this here too. Hey, if it works, why not? Not able to find somebody open that I felt comfortable throwing to, so I thought I'd try to pick up a few yards on the ground. Doesn't end up working too well. 3rd and 10, 4 verticals. Usually works. Had a hold on it, but dropped it. That's tough. Anyway here, so yeah, I don't do too many punting highlights, but whenever you get a punt this good, you got to go ahead and show it. Now that goes out at the 5-yard line. That's some good punting right there. I usually don't do that well. But a running play, I'm doing the blitz, and that was the worst possible play that I could have called, or this was the best blocked play ever. 95-yard pickup there for the touchdown. Arizona State now has got 14 points and a 7-point lead. You know what? I love records. I really do. I like seeing them broken, but I just hate it when they're broken against me. Anyway, trying the rollout again works well here as I'm able to connect with Matthews for the first down. So it seems like as I roll out of the pocket and try and throw towards the middle, it seems to be working pretty well. I'm going to keep throwing to the middle, this time able to connect with my halfback. And a lot of my passes have been for a fair amount of yards here too. Going with the running play, I don't think Arizona State was expecting that at all, which was why I was able to pick up so many yards on the ground. Because I've tried some with Palamo, hasn't been working too well. That's the longest game that he's had all game long. All right, so here we are in the second quarter. Finding Palamo one more time. He is definitely my go-to guy for so many things. I don't think I'd be able to have as much success on offense if it wasn't for him. This was awesome. Just a quick pass here to the end zone for the touchdown to tie the game up at 14. So it doesn't have to be pretty. Just get a quick pass. It's basically like a two-step drop, it looked like. That's all you need, though. You don't need to sit back in the pocket and just sit there and wait. If it's right there, go for it. Just pull the trigger. Another good pass here from Arizona State. 3rd and 8 now. Able to stop a few of their passes here. I'm not going to show incompletions or anything. But not a smart call here by Arizona State to throw the ball short of the first down marker. But they're going to go on 4th and 6 with the field position that they have. Probably a smart call. Deep shot downfield. We are able to knock that one away, and he's injured. Now remember, he got injured in the end zone, but now he's by the 40-yard line. All right, that works. Whatever. He does have a mild concussion, though, unfortunately, so he's going to be out the rest of the game. That's just not cool. Concussions are not something I'll joke around with. But anyway, this is a deep pass, able to connect. I don't do that too often, but I was like, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's just see what happens. So I just throw it up high and just kind of hope that Matthews comes down with it. He does, and I've got it here at about the 3-yard line. That was an amazing play. I'll take it. All right, so with the good field position here, I'm not able to advance too much. In fact, I go backwards, so 3rd and goal. This one, swatted away. I've got to kick a field goal. Now this one just ekes over past that bar here, and it goes in. So luckily, I get some points out of that. That was too close for me. I was just sitting there doing the lean. You guys know what I'm talking about. Like if you're kicking a field goal, and it's going to be close, you always lean the direction you hope it's going to go. It's like the same thing when you hit a home run for you baseball guys. You lean the way that you hope the ball goes to be able to get a home run if it's going to be going down right along the foul pole. Anyway, Arizona State losing 2 on that one here after an incomplete pass. We're looking at 3rd and 12. A lot of time for Arizona State, and that's been pretty frustrating, but you can't throw it like that towards me. We got 2 defenders on one of your guys, and you just throw a lob like that, not going to work. 3rd and 10, not having too much success on this drive. Trying to go with the run, but I am tackled from behind, only pick up 3. So that was not a good drive for me. I need to have some better drives if I'm hoping to come away here with a win. It is only a 3-point lead. Arizona State can definitely turn that around here pretty quick. So 2 minutes left here in the half. Going with the running play. That was some sweet moves to get past me and another defender. 2nd and 10 now. Computer able to connect. A lot of passes have been completed in this game from both sides. In fact, I think it would be absolutely ridiculous if you watched a game with so many completed passes. Xbox deciding to freeze a little bit. Doesn't help me out, though, at all, as computer moves right when I was trying to go the other way. But this time they lose 2. So I really do want Arizona State to keep running because I've had some success with it. Now, granted, they've had some good pickups as well. What a sweet one-handed catch here. And I'm going to be able to take this one back into the end zone. Computer does get a chance to tackle me, but I'm able to break away from that one, doing the little dive. Why? Because it's unnecessary. But whenever you play the pass, I should have mentioned this earlier, it's like you get a bonus on the defensive side of things when the computer actually does pass. So my defenders play better. I've noticed I get more interceptions when I play the pass, but you got to be careful because if you play the pass when the computer runs, you're in trouble. Arizona State getting the first down there. And they're trying to get some things going here before the end of the half. You can see we're at the 36. Oh, man. 36-second mark was what I was going to say here, but now we're at 34. Got some good field position with this here. I got to stop them here pretty quick, but they're going to keep throwing. Get the first sack of the game for me, 3rd and 18. Now that puts them out of field goal range. They throw off to the side, complete it. What am I doing? Gosh, I could have tackled him a lot earlier. 4th and 3, going for the field goal. This is going to go wide left. So it was all right. And that's going to be the end of the half for us, just after the kick. No biggie. You don't need to watch that. Now, taking a look at what's going on here, I am up 24-14. It wouldn't be the case, though, if it wasn't for the 2 turnovers that I've had that have been returned for touchdowns. So if you exclude that on here, we would be looking at least 14-10. So the score is kind of deceiving right now, and I shouldn't necessarily be thinking that I have this game in the bag. Arizona State is definitely good. Defensively speaking, there's nothing different I can do. I'm calling the plays correctly. I am playing the pass. It's just a matter of sometimes being outmatched and the computer just being the computer and seeing stuff that no human could. That's all right. I just got to play well. Offense really hasn't been too big of a problem for me. I just got to keep doing what I'm doing on the offensive side of things. You're seeing there's a lot of passes that are being completed by me. As long as I can keep this completion percentage up, I've got a fighting chance in this one. And that's kind of weird to say. I've got a fighting chance when I'm still up 10 points. Palamo picking up some yards on the ground. I want to try and build some kind of running game, but Arizona State has done a great job of stopping me on the run too. Not to the point where I'm necessarily losing yards, but I'm just picking up maybe 1 or 2, and in the long run, that doesn't help me out too much. Able to complete this one here. Remember, though, it is going to the goal line, so I'm going to go ahead, give it to Palamo. Computer blitzes right there and is able to stop me. 4th and goal. Play a little bit smarter here on this field goal attempt. Not quite right down the middle, but it's a lot better than it was earlier. I wasn't panicking nearly as much. You can see, wow, that was still a lot closer than I thought it was. I got to work on my kicking there from the hashes when I'm that close. But anyway, what do you know? Another complete pass. 3rd and 2 now here for Arizona State. What can I do differently? I could get an interception one more time. 3 interceptions this game. Arizona State's just having a hard time, and I think it's one of those things that, you know, as you do give up more and more interceptions, I'm sure you guys have seen this as well, your quarterback doesn't play as well. So let's see if I can go ahead and capitalize on this, get some more points here. Completed to Matthews, who's just had a great game for me. I think this is definitely the best game that we've had with him so far. Completing it again, getting it within the 5-yard line here, 2nd and goal. What am I going to go ahead and do? You better believe I'm going to go to the outside with Palamo, who gets the touchdown. So 34 points now for the Utes. So we've got a 20-point lead over Arizona State. Now with 3 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, I think it's okay for me to say that I have this game in the bag. 2nd and 6, they go ahead and complete this one. 3rd and 10 now. So I do get, like I said, incomplete passes here against them. There's another one. It takes forever before it hits the ground, but 4th and 10 now, they're going to have to go ahead and kick. So that was a great drive for me. Every single drive is huge. That was just a sweet dive for that one. I don't know why he didn't sit there and wait. Instead, he just dived forward. Anyway, I'm able to complete that one. I have no idea what I was trying to say right there. Sorry, guys. You can tell my voice is still out of it here. I've been quiet most of the day. I had to work and talk, but that's just about it. So I'm a little rusty. All right, 3rd and 10 now. Going back in the pocket, getting chased, able to get Palamo here the ball, and because of some blocks, I'm able to just run straight down the line. I got to move just a tiny bit, but this was pretty cool. I was not expecting to be able to get past that wall, but man, I love this pass here when it works. There's something about the screens that just gets me excited, especially when you got all these guys in front of you who are just sitting there taking guys out and you just run past them. I don't know. Well, let's go with it again here. I'm not able to complete it. How do you miss that? 4th and 7, another field goal attempt for me here. Is there a magnet over there on the right side? Because that football keeps going too far over to the right for me to be comfortable. But that's okay. I'm still 3 for 3 here in the game when it comes to field goals. So 9 points here due to field goals. That's okay. 3rd and 13 now after that one. So, of course, they're going to be going with the pass. That's what they do. Get pushed out of bounds here, 1st and 10. I'm trying to make sure that the computer doesn't keep the clock going because I want this one over. That's another big hit, so I felt all right. 2nd and 2. Handoff. Get the stop right there. They lose 1, so that'll make it, of course, 3rd and 3 after that 1-yard loss. He just dropped that one. Man, you got to go back and work on the fundamentals if it's right there to you and you just drop it. But anyway, they completed on 4th and 3, and I don't know what it is, but Arizona State's been really good on 4th downs. Trying to go with that one. Thinking about running it out of the pocket. Goes with the pass instead. That's why I like playing with a spy. Always stops the quarterback. That one was just a great throw. Just threaded the needle on that one. Finding the receiver in the end zone. Arizona State Getting on the board a little bit more now here. 21. Oh, they're going for it. Pass to the outside. Push him out of bounds. Ha ha ha. 20-37 now. I was surprised they went with that too. That totally threw me off. Now they're going with the unnecessary onside kick. And we lost it. I have bad luck with onside kicks too. I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like the computer completes so many more onside kicks than what happens in real life. A deep, deep pass. Computer comes down with it at the 10-yard line here. So 3rd and 10 after a couple incomplete passes. Able to complete that one. Not able to get into the end zone, though. Great stop. 4th and 1. ASU going for it. Running to the outside. That's like what I do, but just to the opposite side of the field here. So they do get the touchdown. So 2 quick scores. Not cool. Defense just not playing well. But granted, it's really tough to stop one of those really high passes. It's just a matter of chance, it feels like, at that point. But anyway, it is a 10-point game now. That's a surprise. Wasn't expecting that. Going to give it to Palamo here. Like I said, I'm going to try to waste time here. Arizona State does have 2 timeouts left after they go ahead and use it there. On 3rd and 7, though, able to swat that one away. So Arizona State is going to get the ball one more time. So they're going to try and put something together here. 1 completion up the middle. It's going to make it 1st and 10, but after another incomplete pass, we're looking at 2nd and 10. This one also completed, runs out of bounds. Now we're looking at 3rd and 10 here in this highlight, so we're kind of going through this pretty quick. Arizona State has been running a hurry-up offense for most of the game, and it has just been frustrating for me, especially with editing. 4th and 10. Now this is going to be the play that defines the game, I think. Oh, he completes it. I'm worried now because they can get a quick touchdown. They can get another onside kick and get a field goal or at least a touchdown here in that time. That was totally my fault. I went to the wrong person at the wrong time. Arizona State capitalizing on that one, throwing the ball through the referee's head, which you're going to see right here, and able to complete that pass for the touchdown. Oh, here it is. Yep, right through his head. Going with the onside kick once again. I'm not even getting anywhere near this one. I'm letting the computer take care of it. I don't want to have any part of it. But luckily, illegal procedure on that one since it didn't go 10 yards, and it's going to be mine. All right. So what do I do here at this point? It's 3rd and 6. I got to get the 1st down here. Arizona State has no timeouts left. They just used their last one. Completion here for the 1st down. The game is mine. I tell you what, when I was up by 20, I didn't think that this game was going to end with a 3-point difference. But a win is a win. That's all that matters at the end of the year is what's in the win and loss column, not necessarily how much you win by. 37-34, Utah wins this one against Arizona State. I was getting nervous there at the end. I don't know about you guys, but thanks so much for watching. Remember, next week I play Pitt. Hopefully I'll have a better game than I did in this one. You guys are awesome. You really are. Subscribe if you haven't already. You guys know you can find me on Facebook and Twitter if you guys just want to be in the know of what's going on. But again, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. You really are. Don't forget that. And as always, I hope you guys have a good one.